Hello YouTube, I am on another little adventure. Nothing that big of a deal, but kind of cool. I'm way out in the backcountry here, heading towards the coast. So stick around if you want to see what cool thing I'm checking out today. Alright, this is Bay Boulevard. Now you can see the water. Alright, over here on the right, you can start to see mounds of salt. That's a lot of salt. Alright, so this building has been here a while. So it looks like snow, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to step back here so you can get a really good view of this whole factory here. These train track rails were put in specifically to transport salt at one point, and I don't think they're obviously not used anymore, but I think it went between here and Arizona. This started as the La Punta Salt Company in 1871. It is the second longest running business in San Diego, and they only have like 20 some employees. It's a small company, but South Bay Salt Works. In 1883, it was the only producer of salt in the United States. And in 1916, they had a flood, which destroyed it. And then they had to rebuild. That took a couple of years. So in 1918, when they reopened, they were the only, all the other salt producers closed, and they were the only company producing salt in the United States. The sand is really thick. It's a really old building. This is on the National Registry of Historical Places. Look at that. That's a lot of salt. Then in 1978, they provided the tuna fleet here with their salt. Walk on the train tracks. And they now produce over 75,000 tons of salt every year. So I don't know about you, but I get unrefined salt because salt is really important for the body. The stuff you get in the store and the restaurants, it's been bleached and refined, and all the good stuff has been taken out. You don't want that. Good thing I got my my cool Forma boots on so I can walk around here. You know, you'd have to wear sunglasses around these bright white mounds of salt because the brightness of it would just be blinding after a while. Maybe you get used to it, I don't know. They also produce magnesium chloride and gypsum here. Hopefully my bike doesn't get stolen. This is not the best area of town, but it's okay. So, it's only so many pictures you can take of white mounds of snow, but I just thought this was really cool. You can kind of see the marine layer out there. It just goes on and on over there. I don't know how they differentiate between the mounds, but big Navy base is close by here. I'm sure Navy Thomas recognizes the salt mine, this salt company. This looks like snow. It's hard as a rock. What does that sign say? This area is under 24-hour video surveillance. Unauthorized persons keep out. Okay. Alright, so that's just a really quick outside tour of this place. I thought you might like seeing such an old building. Alright, so I'm going to turn around and give you another kind of a drive-by look at this area. Very cool place. Too bad they don't give tours, but I can see why they don't. It's just such a small company, they probably don't have the time or the manpower to do that. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. On to the next adventure.